All right. So, before I left, we dug up every single flower that I cared enough to dig up on this island. Oh, balloon! And so now we've done that entire ordeal. Now what? Well, I don't know. I guess the now what is we'll have to find a new slingshot. We'll go get that real quick. I think before we start replanting these, we're gonna do another. We'll do like a more careful inventory check on how many flowers we have, or not how many flowers, just like eyeball it, because I know I have no desire to just count individually all of these. Oh, who's this? If it's all right with you, I'd really like to give you a cork board. Yes, cork boards are really, really cute. Accidentally bought two. I do that sometimes, so thanks for helping me make the most of my mistake. You aren't too sweet to me. Only emoji form wouldn't dream of embarrassing myself by attempting a real one. Aw, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Aw, is that Slowpoke? You know what? I am gonna use this opportunity to shout out my good buddy Andrew. And I do that because I love him, he's awesome. Secondarily, he also has really cute Slowpoke emotes. I think the shrug one is a lot of folks' favorite. I think they're all pretty good though. Good ol' Andy Roo. Andy Woo. Anywho, now we've gotten all that fun stuff out of the way. What are we here for? Slingshot. That coffee hit me. Oh, we're gonna have to make. Nope, we don't have to make nothing. Perfect. That's what I like. And it's already my favorites. Oh, amazing. Amazing. But here, let me show off the corkboard. I don't think I need to. I'm pretty sure this is the corkboard too. Like right here. But I'm gonna put another one in the room just to make sure. Because I don't trust myself. My favorite dab stories was a few Halloweens ago. This group of tween boys came to get candy and they whispered amongst themselves till one stepped forward and asked, "Do you know how to dab?" So I dabbed for them. They all went wild. Oh my god. That's a really cute story. Oh, it's different colored. I don't know which one I like better. Let's just keep this one. I do like how kids oftentimes will go absolutely buck wild for that. But I don't think it's restricted just to dabbing. Yeah. As someone who used to work with kids and who also was a kid at one point in my life, I'm ashamed as all hell to say it, but yes, I was a kid too. Like if you express interest and a shared interest with a child, they'll be extremely happy about it. As any person, well, as most people would be, I would imagine. Not just for dabbing. She's an adult and she can dab. Don't ask me to floss though, can't floss. That one's a toughie. I feel like dabbing as far as moves go, it's not as difficult to perform. Flossing though, you do need to be like pretty good at, ugh. No nudes, please. I don't know, like balance at least. I'm just gonna sell this. What's that one dance move? Is it called orange juice? I think it's the reason this mode is called Isabel OJ. I like how that one looks quite a bit. It's pretty intensive. I've seen children do it, I think once in the wild, in real life. Like maybe a year ago or so. But like, if I could do that when I was 10, I'd be so proud of myself. That'd be so dope. Wonder if dentists ever find themselves in an awkward position in modern times. They can't floss. Oh my god. What does your parent do for their living? Oh, my mom just flosses all day. What? But it's not what you think. Squidly premonition? Tyrannosaurus munition? Welcome in, gamer. What's going on? How you doing? Do floss Billy. And Billy jumps up and just starts flossing. I hope that happens literally every time little Billy goes to the dentist's office. People in middle school yell at the window to get almost do a dab. Oh no! Well dang. And kid floss at a Christmas parade. Instant Fortnite star. God, if only we could all become instant Fortnite stars. Dang. One day. I think there's enough room at the top for us all to get there. In one form or another. Alright, well, earlier I was saying that I'm going to take a quick eyeball check to see how many flowers, different colors we have. That's a lie. I'm throwing that out the window. Let's just get started and do whatever we want. And, you know, raise some heck, I guess. Because no matter the age, any form of transportation is a recipe for disaster. Very true. Very true. I remember when I was younger, I've heard that this experience is very common. But, I remember when I was younger, I would always be playing video games. I would always be playing my little Game Boy in the car. And there would arise within me a sensation, an urge, a desire to chuck that device out of the window as forcefully as possible. And it was always the hardest thing for me to suppress it. I don't know why. But it seemed like for a little bit of time, anytime I was in the car, the temptation of just rolling down the window and throwing whatever was in my hands out of it. Oh. A brutal temptress. I'm trying to become a Fortnite star, but it's not working. I should try playing Fortnite. What are you doing instead? Are you reading it? Or reenacting it? Like on Broadway? May I suggest buying Ninja's book and wig headband combo from Amazon? You can. And you should suggest that. I didn't know he had a book. What do you write it about? Things I've heard on buses, particularly in middle school, have probably ruined part of my brain and soul. I remember middle school bus rides being some of the worst. Just very awful things. Though I suppose it depends on what kind of middle school you got. And also the people who go on the bus. But I made a lot of friends on the bus, so I liked it. Some of them were a little more foul-mouthed than I was used to, but well, whatever. Go level 3 squids, still have random destructive urges. If I see a window in front of me, I will have an urge to chuck things through it. If there's a ledge, I will have an urge to chuck things off of it. Maybe it's just like a thing. Like how people get hungry and thirsty. Sometimes you just want to throw things. And who is it? Who decides that I can't throw stuff that I like out my windows? Intrusive thoughts, my dude. Is that what they're called? Answer your question, I do not merely act, but in fact embody Fortnite through elaborate ballet. Aw. That's magical. I would love for you to do maybe a little number for us, but I don't want to put you on the spot. And also, I feel kind of bad about having you perform without any compensation, you know? That'd be a rotten deal altogether. But we'll workshop it. Let's get digging, folks. Let's get started. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Someone else do this. Warning, the performance does include dabs. I've been training for this. We really have run the entire gamut of conversational topics tonight. We haven't even... We're barely 2 hours into the stream. Though maybe that's not super surprising. Which is bad. Not at all wrecked the entirety of the sophomore year of high school. Oh no! Condolences, friend. Sophomore year of high school. Worst year of high school. I actually really did not like my sophomore year. I think it was my worst year of high school. Fortunately. The same might be true too for college. Maybe sophomore years and me just don't get along well. I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? Okay. I was thinking, I was meditating. I wasn't doing any of that. I had a really cool thought though. So I'm hemming and hawing about the difficulty of deciding which plants to get. What if we do this? Every plant that I get should be either a different color, different species, or both than the previous flower I get. So let me do some reorganization real fast. Blah, 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 blah. I'm already saying way too many pink windflowers though. Oh god. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get a yellow cosmo real quick. Yup. Good thing about something here for me is that I came out Let's try into his roller seat at the school. That was cool. Aw. Well, hell yeah, Flimsy. Awesome to hear, friend. Awesome to hear. Very relieving to hear as well. It's nice to know that some schools are accepting. That they are able to handle things as well as they should. Oh, and I was partially stuck in the hell of my own creation. No! Sounds like you had a more difficult high school experience than many folks might have. That being said, I've been told a lot of times when I was growing up that high school was the best years of my life. I was lied to. I was also told it was the worst years of my life, and I've also found that to be incorrect. So for those who are, I guess, going in high school, going through it, hang in there. Thank goodness it's only 4 years, generally speaking, unless you had to repeat a grade, in which case it'll be 5 or 6 or more. There are some years. There are definitely some years. There are definitely some years. But, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go back to any high school reunion. Well, that's kind of coming out of nowhere. I skipped my first 5-year high school reunion because I think I just wanted to spend time with my girlfriend instead. I don't regret it. But, Joshua, welcome in. Music-centric, huh? Wait, Joshua, how's your account music-centric? Well, nice to meet you again. I like your name. Worst years of my life were college, but they were also the best years of my life. How curious. Guess there's something to be said about paying an entire period as good or bad. Yeah. It's extremely reductive, of course. Although sometimes, speaking personally, I like to be reductive, simplistic, inflammatory as well. It's the troll within me, rearing its ugly head once more. It's those RuneScape days coming back in full force. Music composing. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Oh, cool. What kind of music are you going to be, or already composing? Out of curiosity. It seemed like forever because you're a baby fetus. That's also something to keep in mind. It's a little scary to hear, but I found that my passage, or rather my sense of time, feels way different now than when I was younger. And by that I mean, the days, they come and go like sand. But when I was younger, they would stop and hesitate every now and again. Rather sad note that took, but, well, whatever. I need orange next. Some high school days, they were fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had some good memories of high school. Mostly it was despite being in high school, not because I was in high school that had those good memories, but Whenever I revisit my secondary school, I'll be pretty happy. Aw. Wasn't particularly bad or anything, just never want to go there again. Uni was fun. That's good. I can go to my secondary school, mirror run around, bring things out. Could be fun. Oh, there you go. It's a good way to spend a reunion. Also, my depression was a little worse. At the same time, I made a lot of great friends. Always learning, able to go places and have fun really easily. Because I miss the college atmosphere. I think I'm in very much the same boat as you, Nako Chimera. I think I very much miss the atmosphere that I had in college, especially my freshman year. The college that I went to my freshman year was really interesting. It was smaller than most colleges tend to be. The entire class size for freshmen was, I think, around 400 students. For sophomores, it was, I think, 500 or so. And that was it. Because at that college, you were only there until sophomore year. And then if you passed sophomore year, you'd be automatically drafted. Well, not drafted. You'd automatically transfer to another campus. And yeah, it was like super tiny. I have so many ham flowers. Wait, ham flowers? Which ones are the ham flowers? I'm curious. My music is game OST type. That's how it comes out. Oh, cool. I love video game sounds. Which sounds like a really blanket term to say, but I find myself listening to video game OSTs more often than not these days. Damn, like a Charlie album. But yeah, it was a really tiny college. It was really nice because I'm someone who really enjoys smaller crowds, which is kind of ironic considering that when streaming, you're in front of a lot of different people sometimes. Although I suppose it's different when you can't see other people's faces. At least that's how I rationalize it. But all our ham flowers. I like that perspective. I like that perspective. They're all ham flowers. Oh wait, red. Let's get white. Such a weird process we're going about this. Did I have a point to make with that college anecdote? I don't think so. I just went to a small college. Maybe that's the point. I myself listen to them more often than often. Wait. Them more not than often? Oh, okay. I love how that took me so long to understand. There'll be a vinyl pressing of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles soundtrack. Yes! Please make it happen. I don't know if you have the power within you, Tyrannosaurus, but if you do, I urge you, please make it so. Who's gonna be playing that whenever it releases? The Crystal Chronicles remastering? I'm ecstatic for it. I cannot wait. Growing up, I never played too many Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy X excluded. The only other Final Fantasy game I played when I was younger was Crystal Chronicles. What an unbearably cozy game. Well, not unbearably. Extremely bearably cozy game. Amazing soundtrack, too. Definitely one more than deserving of a vinyl pressing. Playing it more than Animal Crossing is my childhood. Aw. I really hope it has good online. Like, I want to be able to play with people in chat. Unbearable multiplayer. Oh, it better not be unbearable. I want to bear it. I want to bear that multiplayer. You know what? This is completely not relevant to most things we've been discussing. But I've heard that ARMS has phenomenal online play. And might actually be the best work that Nintendo's done for online, or like any other first-party published games. Let's get a Black Rose. And I've never played it, but I keep hearing people talk about how ironic it is that ARMS has such an amazing online, considering that the amount of people playing it is not as high as, I guess, Smash. GBA and link cables. Oh, what if they bring it back? Oh, I don't even want to think about that. For those who don't know, back in the GameCube days, if you wanted to play Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles with friends, what you would have to do is 1, acquire a friend, 2, acquire a Game Boy Advance, as well as a link cable. And your friend or you would have to plug the Game Boy Advance in, and they would play on the Game Boy, I think. I don't know if that last part is true, actually, because I never did it. I never had friends that wanted to play with me, nor did I really want to play with friends. Not for any specific reason, just because, like, I don't really feel like playing this with my buds. They can go form their own experiences. Am I gonna do something silly and put both of my Lily of the Valleys in front of Robert's house? Of course I will. Who would I be if I didn't do that? A monster. That's who. Also gives us a good opportunity to get rid of some of these pink windflowers. I think I want these to be matching. We'll do blue and blue. No, let's not put windflowers here. Let's do something a little different then. No GameCube controllers on multiplayer. Really? Everyone had to play on GBA. I'm not surprised then. Maybe that's why I didn't play with friends. I don't remember if I tried it or not. I just remember really enjoying the game. So let it be known. Even if you don't want to play multiplayer, Crystal Chronicles, definitely worth looking into. Phenomenal game. Amazing soundtrack. One of the few game soundtracks that I think kind of competes with Animal Crossing GameCube soundtrack for, at least for me, for coziest soundtrack. Okay, what am I thinking? Am I thinking anything? I don't think so. We'll have these be different colors, I suppose. Not for any real reason, other than I just don't have two either red or yellow hyacinths in my inventory. Oh, hi, Piggy. Great to see you, Biscuit Oaf. That's a lot. What's up? Wonder what my parents are up to. I should probably give them a call. Cool. Bye. She always says that the first time I talk to her. Oh no. Thank goodness I bought 7 or something odd shovels before we went to early day, or else we'd have to be crafting a lot of these shovels. I do know there's a few Nook Miles, like Nook Mile achievements associated with crafting a bunch of tools, but I don't know. I don't think I care too much about getting them. But that probably is not too surprising. I don't think I've said really amazing praises for the Nook Miles system in this game. I think it's interesting. I remember when I first started playing New Horizons, sometimes I get really swept away with just grinding up Nook Miles. And then one day I just stopped. I was like, you know, I don't feel like doing this anymore. And from then on, I just stopped caring about them. I think that happened around the time when I ran out of ran out of new uses for them. For I have purchased all the recipes in the ABD. And I don't know, I don't think I have anything else to do with these Nook Mile tickets just yet. And I'm fine with 8. Or I guess just Nook Miles, not tickets. Here's that, Lily. Okay, cool. So we'll put you right at the beginning, because I'm going to give you to Frobert. And then I think we just start working on... Let's do the area around Frobert's house. We'll flower it up. So I'm thinking... let me organize this first. Because that will dictate what we do. King! King Forte and friends, welcome in. How y'all doing? What's going on? How was the King stream? And welcome in, Anarthale and King. Let me give you a cheeky shout out, my friend. Joke baby, Johan, BB. Oh, you were playing Dark Souls. Did you just play today? Did you just start today, rather? Well, welcome in, y'all. I'm Jack and or Squiddsey. Tonight we're playing a little bit of New Horizons. However, I think within 40 minutes, we're going to be switching gears and playing a cool game called Deadly Premonition. It's my current favorite game. We are actually, we're basically done with it. We just have a few side quests to take care of in that title. But Anarthale, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it immensely. And to those who don't know King, please do give him a follow. He does a lot of variety content. I didn't know you were playing Dark Souls. I've also seen King play titles such as Twilight Princess HD. Oh man, and Minecraft, and Jackbox, and everything. BRB real quick. Back soon. Sounds good. But how is Dark Souls, King? I don't know if you know this, but off stream I've been playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. To the extent that the second I finished my first playthrough of Dark Souls, I immediately started another one, which I finished last weekend. So I'm probably going to be streaming that game soon on this here channel. But I haven't even gotten close to touching Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3. I guess I'm saving that for when I'm all burnt out on DS1. But I played Bloodborne, weirdly enough. I got that before I even thought about playing the Dark Souls series. Back when I was really big on playing PS4 games. But to give y'all a little context on what's going on here. So the past day or so, we've spent most of the time digging up all the flowers I have planted across my island. And now we're gonna plant them all over again. And you might be curious as to why I unplanted them in the first place. I don't know if I have a smart or intellectual reason to give, other than I kind of just wanted to. And I knew it would take a long time doing so. And thus, here we are. Try getting into Bloodborne? Need to try again. You should! Did you not like it the first time? I'm not gonna force anyone to like a game that I enjoy. But, I feel like if you didn't like Bloodborne, but you like the other Dark Souls games, I feel like you could change. Maybe. Although that being said, I've only played Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, so maybe I wouldn't know enough. Honestly, the reason's kind of dumb. Is it the blood vials? I didn't finish Bloodborne. I thought the aesthetics of it were pretty immaculate. Frame rate was really garbage. Oh! You probably know this, though, but I've heard that there's going to be a PC port of Bloodborne soon, and hopefully it'll have 60 FPS. When I said that I was playing Dark Souls recently, I should have been more specific, perhaps, because I was playing Dark Souls Remastered, which I believe has 60 FPS, whereas the initial Dark Souls had 30. Bloodborne's best, love it. Very last Dino! Yo, yo! How you been, friendo? Nice to see ya. I loved it, too. I never finished it just because it was a game that I had for PS Plus. And for those who do not know what PS Plus is, it is essentially the paid subscription for online for PlayStation 4, because heaven forbid we have free online services in 2020. So they give us fun little presents in the form of games every now and again. I think every month they update it. But if you're no longer a PS Plus member, you don't have access to those games anymore. So I can't play them. Hopefully the frame rate's unlocked. Bloodborne on PC, yeah! That's the new talk of the town. At least when it comes to Soulsborne stuff. Have y'all ever played Sekiro? I've seen a few streams of Sekiro. I think I saw Druby play it back when it was first out and super big. And then I didn't see people play it again. Is he freezing out for everyone else or just me? Am I? I'm not dropping frames, but I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is going through some heavy stuff right now. I feel like Twitch is... I feel like it's been a few months since I haven't heard weird things happening with streams. Did I unfreeze, though? I'm curious if like a refresh might help. I did, but I haven't gotten very far. Oh, played Sekiro, got stuck very early on. Oh, dang. I mean, that's not too surprising. Those games are pretty easy to get stuck on. Just stuttering every now and again. Maybe on my end? Is anyone else having a similar issue, though? Just added Discord on Twitter? Oh, are they doing something? Everything's down. Oh, cool. See y'all. Well, time to play Sekiro then, eh? Fine to me, dude. Aw. Fine to me, too. I think you're all pretty fine. But dang, if Discord's down... Oh, no. Is that true? I don't remember if Discord goes down often or not. I use Discord literally daily, but I don't keep... I'm not, like, always on it. And I don't think I've ever been using Discord when it actually goes down. Because generally, they'll get it back up in a few moments. Or, like, not moments, but, like, hours, I hope? More than what? Good lord. I understand the comparison, though. Does Discord really go down that often? Is this what I miss out on by not being on Discord when I'm streaming? I know some streamers do that. I cannot do it, though. It drives me bonkers. Only because I'll get notifications, and I feel the intense urge to check them immediately. And then I don't want to do that, because I'm streaming. It'll take me out of my mind state. Well, state of mind is what people usually say, but... I guess I just gotta be unique. The Cloudflare problem, like usual. Typical. Typical Cloudflare. Who needs them, says I. Doesn't Cloudflare... Aren't they with, like, everybody? Oh, hence... Maybe that's why everything's down then, huh? Put in Do Not Disturb and you don't get the notifications. That's very true. That is a good point. These versions are working, so I had to switch to mobile. Oh, no. Wait, Ron, was that for Twitter or for Discord? It was a big portion of the internet. I can't see that backfiring anytime soon. I can't see any bad repercussions for that. For Discord? Okay, perfect. Well, I mean, not perfect, but I'm glad you didn't have to do that for Twitch at least. Do y'all think that Discord's ever gonna try to compete with Twitch, Mixer, all the other big streaming services? And by that I mean, right now I think you could stream up to a total audience of 10 in Discord, unless they change that. It's a cool feature. I don't use it ever, but it's a cool feature. I wonder if they'll ever like increase the occupancy size. How many servers are hosted by Cloudflare? Went down for like 3 hours last year. It was a disaster. Dang. Disaster, you say? 3 hours doesn't sound like a lot, but then again, I'm also not the one whose business. Well, I guess my business does kind of rely entirely on the internet being up. Never mind then. They changed it to 25? Hi, the key. 25, eh? That's a good chunk. That's a nice amount of people. Was that really recent? Do you remember? That's like a good size. Came with the King's Raid. Yeah! I feel like we might have spoken before. Back when I was, I had a more, like, normal sleep schedule and thus could watch people who's streamed at, like, normal times in the day. On the topic of that, though, I've mentioned it before, but, we got some new folks here, so I'll say it again. I'm going to probably change my sleep schedule / stream schedule in the coming month. And I'm thinking about polling it, so if y'all want to decide, perhaps, on when I'll start stream. Hey, I'm doing all right. How you doing, gamer? What's going on? If y'all care about deciding when I do stuff, feel free to vote in that poll in the Discord. But no pressure either way. I'm always looking for reasons to drop that command. Only because I'm too forgetful to remember to put on a timer. It's recent because of the pandemic. Oh, gotcha. Got you. Gotta get some foods. Hey, sounds like a good plan. I'm not already in your Discord. No worries about it. I feel like when it comes to Discord servers and streamers, I am really awful at joining Discord servers and being active. To the extent that I am active in very few channels, if ever, active. So don't feel pressured whatsoever to join the Discord. I do not think any less of people who do not join the Discord. I understand the struggles of being in like 20 groups and not knowing who to respond to. And then just like ultimately muting all of them. And then deleting Discord. I've been there. Ooh. Okay, alright. It's coming along. It's going alright. I'm gonna put the pink tulip plant here. And then the yellow cosmos plant over yonder. And there you go. I'm so curious if Discord would ever compete with other main streaming services. Probably not in its current state, I don't think. I feel like you'd need to have a lot of resources to compete with Twitch and Mixer. And I guess Facebook Gaming? And I think that's it. Are there any other big streaming services besides those three? I feel like I'm forgetting a few. Did Vimeo have some? I don't think Vimeo had something. That'd be surprising. I'd also be on Vimeo in a heartbeat. Now they would. YouTube and oh yeah, YouTube and Picarto, right? Is that the art one? Picarto. Yee. I've never seen a Picarto stream, but I know I have a lot of friends who are artists, so I know of Picarto, I suppose. I wonder if I follow anyone who streams with Picarto regularly. I think Twitch, YouTube Gaming, and Facebook Gaming are the main ones. Mixer's been left in the dust. What? But they got that one guy. They got that one person, don't they? Guy Fieri or something? They got Ninja, don't they? That one Ninja guy, yeah. Are you trying to say that you cannot have successful streaming service relying on the shoulders of one person? That's pretty reductive. There's like 100% a good amount of really awesome streamers on Mixer. 100%. In fact, I've heard that communities on Mixer are way nicer overall than many Twitch communities, which I find to be not super surprising. I feel like when you have a smaller user base, it's a lot easier to moderate well, which is nice. And then the larger you get, the more inclined you are, I suppose, to rely on algorithms that are pretty bad. Did you see the viewer numbers comparing pre-Q to now? I did not, no. I wish Guy Fieri streamed. Just, honestly, wait 2 months. I wouldn't be surprised if he started. Streaming is like podcasting. Everyone does it now. Except me, I don't podcast. I didn't get into that. Holy heck, that's a few flowers. Yeah, just wanted to, you know. Just wanted to. I don't want to get too overflowered. Twitch increased viewership by 98. Facebook went up 247. Mixer gained 0.02. Aw. That sucks. Old pandemic can help improve viewers' mixership. Fear for the future. See, that makes sense on paper to me, but I know some people are less likely to watch Twitch because of everything going on. By and large, though, kind of hard to argue with those statistics there. Or Mixer. I think competition amongst very huge corporations, I guess, is probably preferable to no competition whatsoever. That being said, no such thing as to be overflowered. Hi, Finley. You know, that's a very valid point to make. I would love to agree with it, but I think there does come a time when you have too many flowers. Do I think I've reached that point? Heavens no. Hell yes. I think we're well on our way to that point. Quote unquote competition between these $3 billion companies. It's like watching Goliath versus 2 smaller Goliaths. Hi. How's your Wednesday going? Put it down to laziness. Just can't be bothered long in multiple things. Honestly, yeah. There's a lot to be said about staying power and difficulty in moving users from one platform they've become accustomed to the point that becomes routine to log on to, and moving them to somewhere different. Hey, it's back. Oh, welcome back, Dino. And maybe Discord as well. I don't have any flowers though. I just look like trash. It's Thursday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. We must be in different time zones then. Is it like really early in the morning Thursday for you? I'm not keeping you up too late. Discord's back. Whew. Let's go. Join from like 40k average to about 2.5k. I hate to see it. Hate to see it. Then you see what Ninja tweets, and then it turns out maybe you like to see it. I don't know. Bob Ross reruns pull. Well, Bob Ross reruns are nice. I feel like you could put on Bob Ross reruns and go to sleep to it. I've watched, I think it's Singular Ninja stream, and I didn't dislike it. I also just wasn't a fan of Fortnite. The only reason I watched it is because my buddy told me to. I was like, all right. It's 1 a.m. Late night Finley, eh? Is this your current sleep schedule? I can't make fun of anyone's sleep schedule. Well, like ever. At least you need to do that. But also because my sleep schedule is really wonky. I go to sleep at around 6 or 7 a.m. Wake up at 2, 3 p.m. Just bizarre. My piggy! Are you thinking of leaving? You better not be. Oh, Biscuit. Here's the thing. A new volume of my favorite series just came out, but I can't afford to buy it now. Thought I could sell a few things I don't need to earn some money, and therefore I can part with. Would you consider buying my things? I don't want to read that book. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Does 2,660 bells sound like a fair deal to you? For a throwback hat table. I know what this looks like, but I'll buy it. Really? Thanks. Well, Bob Ross makes you feel like it could be anything. Aw. Even yourself. This is great. I should have enough to buy that new book I wanted. Thank you so much, Oaf. Did Savannah get up only to immediately sit back down? Love her. Be up until 9 a.m., then wake up at 10 for schoolwork. Aw. Well, good luck, friend. I hope it works for you. What works for you? I know when I was younger, I thought the only sleep schedule you could feasibly maintain was the tried and true wake up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. depending on how old I was and how early school started. And then go to sleep by 10 or 11 p.m. And then I found out, no. Turns out I can control when I sleep. To a certain extent. Oh! Camo pants! I don't see them though. Heh! Alright, now we've got that obligatory camo joke out of the way. And safely sell it. Oh, I should talk to Kix! I haven't talked to Kix once today. Welcome, chum. Have a look. No rush at all. Thanks, dude. I think I'll buy... At least the tunes are free. The tunes. I think I'll buy this. And immediately put in storage. And then... I don't know what it'll do. Probably sell those two things we just got. After I see what the throwback hat table looks like. Don't sleep? I can't. I'm tired and it ain't happening. Aw. Hopefully one day soon, friend. Hopefully one day soon. It's kind of messed up how important sleep can be. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish sleep was more optional than anything else. This looks interesting. I don't think I want to pass a value judgment on it, though. I have no need to. Nor do I have a need for this to be in my storage. So I'm just going to sell it. So I'm just going to put it in storage, then. I do not feel like beating myself when I hiccup. But also, I don't feel like waiting until 8 a.m. to sell it. Gosh, at one point, that's how I look at it. Aw, I hope it works well. Or at all. Oh, sleep. If y'all could choose not to sleep, would you do it? I don't know if I would. I guess in this hypothetical, you wouldn't need to sleep to be tired. The only function for sleep would then be, I guess, for sleep itself. I don't know though. I feel like I need sleep, not just for the physiological reasons, but also for like just being able to differentiate day-to-day life. Although with my current sleep schedule, that's like harder than ever. Although one could also chalk that up to a recent event, so fast forward for me sometimes, but other times sleep is stupid. You know, when I was younger in high school, I would always take the bus ride home, and oftentimes I'd find myself nodding off and going to sleep. And I found that that was the best sleep I ever got that day, because it would be about a 40-minute ride home, so not enough to get a full REM cycle in. And yet, somehow, every time I woke up, it would be both right before my bus stop, but also it would feel like a new day, but also not. It was like new day plus almost. Is how it felt. Because I felt completely revitalized, and yet half the day was gone. But I had so much energy still. I wish I could recapture that. Nice flower, Squids. Rimage! Thanks, friend. Nice compliment. How you doing today, Rimage? We've been talking about like everything, including Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which I need to know when that's going to drop. I don't know if there's a release date for it. If there isn't, maybe I can put it. Maybe I can just will it into existence. I will hereby decree Crystal Chronicles will be out tomorrow. So get those pre-orders in now. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it. I'm about everything. That's a lot of things. Actually, it is, but it's also not as much things as you would expect. Paradoxically enough. Never rode the bus, always walked, then I became homeschooled. So bus for me. Aww. Homeschooling's pretty interesting though. We'll grab a copy first thing in the morning. Ooh, I cannot wait. I always played as a Selkie in that game. I just liked how they looked. I don't remember the other like species or classes or whatever. I remember playing a lot of that game, but I don't remember too much about it other than my very fond feelings of love for it. Always played a Yuki? That's what I was thinking of. Those are the tall goons, right? With the armored helmet? Oh, thanks Twitch for welcoming to my chat room. Why did you do that? That makes me nervous. Twitch does that so often. I'll just be like looking at chat and all of a sudden, welcome to chat room. And it makes me think immediately that I've missed a lot of messages. If I ignored a message that y'all sent, I didn't see it. Unfortunately. So I don't school because people were mean. Aw. Condolences, friend. I slept through my stop on the bus and the bus driver was irritated. Oof. You also have my condolences. I hope that didn't end poorly. I don't know how I timed it. Like, I don't know how my body timed it such that I never overslept my bus stop. I think it also helped, though, that on the bus, there were only a few of us. Considering taking the bus wasn't mandatory, I suppose. So that might have helped. The bird pulled things up. That was such a great game. I cannot wait to play it. Something I'm really excited to learn more about, but also terrified equally, is the online portion. I think I'm more scared to hear about it than excited, but I want to keep optimistic. I just know that when it comes to online, things can go pretty dire pretty quick. Should my spot with an irritable look on her face? Aw. Thank goodness she drove you to her spot, though. I feel like being a bus driver is a rough one. No matter what's going on. Sisters tried and failed to wake me up. Wait, what? Did they just leave you? Or were they not also on the bus with you? Must have been out like a light. They were there? Oh, okay. All right, Hair Thulu sisters. Interesting choice not to wake up Hair. Ooh, Schmoopy, how are things? Yeehaw! Talk to me. I wonder what my parents are up to. I should probably give them a call. Yeah, you should go talk to Lucy about that. She said that too. Oh, to give a little context what's going on here. Right now, we have finalized the process of digging up all my flowers in the island and planting them in one centralized location. Scratch that, 2 centralized locations. So now we're putting them all back, but in a more randomized fashion. Paradoxically so, because it's very unrandomized. And yet, here we are. I guess it's similar to when people put a lot of effort in how they look, but they also want to look like they didn't put a lot of effort into their appearance, aka me. One of the DS Chris Cronk games had a pretty solid online. Really? I didn't know that. Did you play it, Rim? An amazing bus driver from like K to second. She'd bring sodas and candy for us. On report cards. And if we got all A's, we would get treats. Usually just get them either way. Oh, that's good. I'm glad y'all got treats regardless of your grades. I mean, I'm a fan of rewarding, I guess, scholarly endeavors, but I don't know. There were many times in school where I got a grade I did not agree with. I just wanted to say... Ratters!
Thanks.
Oh gosh, Bratty, yikes.
Brad, yikes. Thank you so much, Bratters. I appreciate that. To 8 more months of Bratterfield. How was the rest of your stream last night? I was given the very awesome opportunity to watch some Bratterfield stream last night. And Rimmage stream. I don't know if I mentioned that. But thank you kindly, my friend. Also, hi, Phoebe and Husky. How y'all doing today? Once missed my stop on the bus, and the dude was like, well, my shift is over. Drove back to the bus depot and I had to take an Uber home. What? Are you serious? Well, of course you are. I don't know why you'd lie about that. That's pretty messed up. How long ago was this, Phoebe? But Brad bang right back at you, Bradder friend. Watching Brad play Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 3Ds, made me really want to break out my copy of it on PS4. You got the drop? Aw, heck yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. And you beat the game. Oh, congrats. Was it your first time beating it? Or was this a repeat visit? But to speak a little bit more on what I'm doing on stream, for the next 15 minutes or so, because we're going to switch at 3 hours into the stream. I'm trying to just dig up a different flower that is... I'm trying to dig up flowers that are both different in color or species, or both, from the previous flower I just dug up. Oh, wait. Here we go. And then after we get a full inventory, we'll just like run about. Oh no! The school's bus system, which is free, so I guess I couldn't argue. It was like 2 years ago. Dang. Oh. I'm scared to ask what would happen if like this wasn't when Uber was around. The unfair advantage of having gone to a very small school. Bus driver was the mother of my PE teacher. Aw. Wow, everyone knew everyone. I just realized like my bus driver was the mother of my PE teacher. That's wild. Multiple generations at the same school. That sounds kind of nice. I did free bus until 7 p.m. every day, and I got on right before 7. Aw. Phew! Just in time. Just in time. It was the first time? Well, congrats, Brad. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you still gonna be streaming 3D? Or are you moving on to something different? Ow. Why did I sniff? Squiddsey, saying that wallpaper you like that I had in my bathroom. You did what? Sleepy. Thank you so much. Let's go give that a gander then. Let me get a full inventory or something close to it, and then we'll swoosh on by. But I appreciate that. Don't trust school bus drivers. Not in time, I got ditched. Oh, yikes. I guess I was really lucky to have mostly good bus driver experiences. I feel like whatever bus drivers are getting paid is probably not enough, especially when dealing with children. When the ads are 50 billion times louder than anything else. Gosh, Jenna, you said it. You said it. Actually, Jenna, I might disagree with you. I think I don't like that. I hope that wasn't what you walked into today. I need to get into the habit. I've been thinking about doing rolling ads when I take breaks, only because I would love for viewers to not have to watch that pre-roll ad business. And when you roll ads for the next 30 minutes, your stream gets no more ads, which is nice. I've been thinking about it, though. The only reason I wouldn't do so is because it would require me to actually run ads, which I don't have Twitch open right now, so I had to open that up. Anyway. Hope you're doing well today, Spanner. Disney Islands would be fun. It would be. We're gonna be doing island visits tomorrow, though, on Thursday. Middle school had a bus driver that got busted. Oh my. Well, teachers don't get paid well either. Oh, absolutely not. Especially in the US. A lot of my friends went on to become teachers. And the horror stories they tell me are, well, horrifying. You're still sleepy. Aw. Did you wake up recently? I feel like I've been sleepy for the past few months. Not an overwhelmingly bad thing, I hope. Ow! Yeller. Let's get red. On my Nook Miles, still no Coco. What? I guess I have been streaming for 2 hours and something minutes. But dang. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. My condolences, giraffes. What are you gonna do now then? You want to thank your teachers? If they are your teachers, and all the support they can get. So true. So true. So I'm a middle school teacher or bus driver for playing country music. What can you do? Don't ride the bus to high school. It's like a walk, and I'm glad. The bus was a bad place. Aw. I'm sorry you didn't have good experiences. I think we all deserve a good bus experience, at least once in our lives. I really was lucky then. Let's just go. I want to see what Sleepy sent me. Oh, also, I got another present from Ori. I guess I was like waiting until maybe I saw her today, but I would like to show it off on stream. I need to go in my house probably too. Maybe. Or maybe not. They're refreshed. And there it is. I think I'm gonna save this until I see Ori next. Aw, thanks, Sleepy. I want to see it in action. I don't remember what the wallpaper was, so this will be a nice little reveal. Grand Line Stardew and Animal Crossing. Oh, nice. Good luck, Husky. You got this. I'm kind of glad that... Ooh, let's put this downstairs. I'm kind of glad that the process of getting a 3-star island is not too difficult in this game. Of course, you have to know how to go about it in order for it to not be difficult. Whoa! Beautiful. Beautiful. But we're not going to use it here. Where should we put this wallpaper? I don't think I want to put it in storage yet. Anyway, the star rating system in Animal Crossing New Horizons is, in my opinion, easier than it first appears, but also, kind of weird. Because for a while, I only had a 2-star island because I didn't want to put fencing down. And then someone told me, like, hey, you need fencing. And that someone was both someone in chat and also Isabel. She'll give you, like, periodic tips on how to improve it. And I was like, whatever. Because I think the 3 most important components are having a lot of furniture outside. Ooh! Having a lot of furniture. Having, I think, a lot of flowers. Maybe trees as well. And then fencing. And also not having a whole bunch of stuff on the ground too. But I don't know the exact requirements, like numerically. Headache every day because I'm prone to them. Oh dear. BB in the bus. Definitely not a match made in heaven. And 5 stars on the quest for the Blue Road, which is near impossible considering I don't time travel. Wait, how do you get a Blue Rose? Going from 3 to 4 was harder than 4 to 5? I agree. I think, honestly, the hardest process for me, star rating-wise, was just getting to 3 stars. After 3 stars, well, I'm going to come clean here. I think after 3 stars, the game had been out long enough to where people had understood the star ratings and the system of it. So there were a good amount of information that was circulating at that time to make the process even easier. Anyway, welcome back, Sam. How goes the gardening? Oh, it's going all right. I didn't put this anywhere, did I? Maybe we will put the exquisite wall in storage. I feel like it would make an excellent wallpaper for like a bathroom. Does your island to be clear of weeds? Oh, right. I think you do need to de-weed it a little bit. I don't know how much, though, is a thing. Someone else might be able to answer that. Because I like how weeds look in this game. They look really nice and textured. I feel like they add quite a bit. And plus, there's a lot to be said about biodiversity. A lot, a lot. Oh, Hare, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. This one's to you. Glug glug. Gotta breed 2 hybrid red roses, different from the seed red roses. Even then, unless you do a lot of work, your odds of getting blue are like 1 out of 60. Huh. Bound to get rid of all of them, just most of them? That's good to know. That's good to know. But dang, I didn't realize how difficult it was to get a blue rose. And that's why I see so few of them. Here's looking at you, kid. Hey, right back at you, my fellow kid. Oh, speaking of kids and their classic analog, or foe rather, squids. I've heard talk on the town that there's going to be a Splatfest this weekend in Splatoon 2Z. I'm curious if anyone here is going to be playing it. Blue Rose are a pain. They sound like it. They sound like it. I feel like I've definitely seen them before. And here I was thinking that golden roses were the cream of the crop. Although I do appreciate that there's a few flowers in this game that are very difficult to get. What? Huh? Oh, okay. That scared me. That abrupt camera shift. I didn't know there's a hole behind that tree. I thought I just somehow replaced the tree entirely with a stupid little pansy. Or Cosmo? Which one are the pansies? Oh, these are the pansies. I think I mix up pansies and cosmos with 100%. 100% of the time. Anyway. We're like getting there. This is definitely gonna be something we're gonna do probably next week as well. And I guess I'm referring to like this process of planting stuff down. I did not know I had 70 flowers on this island. This island seems so small whenever I go to other people's islands. I didn't think I could contain this much flower goodness, yet here we are. And honestly, I'd much rather have way more flowers than not enough. Because it's super easy to get rid of flowers. But it does take a little time to plant some more. Oh, don't do that. Alright. I don't think we're going to have enough to snake it all the way. Oh, wait. That thing's kind of rare, isn't it? I think that's a bandit dragonfly. I'm going to go catch it. I'm going to go catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Hey. What? Are you bugged? What's wrong with you? Thank you. Well, that was difficult. I did it! Did you see that? I got a bandit dragonfly. Not the bandit I was thinking it was, but still bandit. Anyway, I don't know why that was so difficult. Probably because of the bridge. Can't catch him if your net gets caught on something. There's always something. These bridges. That deserves the big ol' I did it! It really does. It really does. That's something I still get excited about actually in this game. Even though I've been playing it for an ungodly amount of time. Anytime your character does something like, I did it! In all big caps. I'm like, oh, what do we do? What have I accomplished? Why am I excited? I still gotta get to see like a, and that might be like one of the last times I see him. I did it! Hello, Space Gecko, welcome in. How's it going? Lemmy Cat, thank you for the host, and good morning, / evening, / mid-afternoon. Fair Lemmers, how you two doing? And thanks again for the host. We're gonna talk to Frobert, and then I think we might be done. I read that singing like this is the best way to work your core muscles. Gosh, he's so smart. So intelligent. So much to learn from that sweet frog. Oh, maybe we'll do a little more gardening, and then we'll switch to Daily Premonition. Sorry for the lies, friends. I'd love to say they're at an end, but no. Odds are I'm probably gonna lie one more time this stream. So I suppose you should just steel your nerves to that moment. Who knows when it's gonna come. How's my island doing today? Oh, it's going, let me say. So yesterday and today, we spent most of the stream, well, the Animal Crossing portion of the stream, unplanting. What's the actual term? I've been goofing about calling this process different, like unplanting, deplanting. What's the actual term? It's just like digging up flowers. Well, we dug up all the flowers on the island, planted them all in 2 central locations so that I could get a good storage. Uprooting? Uprooting. We uprooted a lot of things. And then we downrooted all of them too. Except for a few. There's a few flowers we didn't touch. And now I'm just going throughout the entire landscape of flowers, trying to replant them in a more interesting way, I suppose. Your island looks amazing. Takes one to know one. Replanting, yeah, that's a spice. That's a scene that I'm into. But it's been enjoyable. I found it enjoyable, at least. I don't know if it's the most interesting content to watch for Animal Crossing, but people haven't been mean to me about it yet, so that's generally what I use as a metric to decide on if people are enjoying something or not. We don't need a full inventory. We only need probably 10 or 15. What's the best money you make in AC? Having fun. That's an interesting question. Because if we're talking about single player Animal Crossing, I would assume it's turnips when it comes to, well, maybe turnips. For consistent money though, what I like to do is when I'm actually thinking about what I'm doing in video games, anytime I see that golden spot, I like to plant 10k bells in it, or 30k bells, depending. And hopefully it'll grow into a cool tree. And I find that's good enough for me to function as sustainable money making. Additionally, you could also make like Tarantula Islands, or I guess Scorpion Islands, depending on which hemisphere you're in. and hunt those at night because those sell for a very pretty penny. That's how I made most of my money. And then there's always turnips, which are very volatile, very difficult to make consistent money on, I would assume, if you don't have access to other people's islands. Whether they be friends or just folks in a Discord server or something. But yeah, there's also a lot of other ways to make money in Animal Crossing. I've heard really cool things about people making a whole bunch of bells by selling the hot item of the day in the Nook's Cranny store. I don't really do that too much, only because I forget about it, honestly. But there's probably a good chunk of change to be made there. I hate replaying flowers, but I don't mind watching it. Curious. And it feels like Coco, less void in my heart. After my last ticket, the weather changed to a thunderstorm. Oh no. Your island is also in mourning. It feels what you feel. You're gonna lose so much in turnips. Ugh. I hope a friend gets a good price. How much did he buy them for? I haven't purchased turnips in the past 2 or 3 weeks or so. I've never been a big fan of the turnip market in Animal Crossing. I'm not against it. I just don't use it that much. Definitely use it more so in this title than the other ones. It's way easier, I think. Is Coco in the game? Yeah! She's definitely in the game. I know a few friends who have her on her island. Or on their island, rather. I've always been curious if some villagers have a higher chance of spawning on random islands than others. That'd be a cool little factoid to know. Don't know if there's an answer yet, though. Purchased 400. Forgot to sell them. Oh, no! Rip. I think I did the same thing, too, when I first got into turnip selling. You bought them at 94 this week? Oh, nice. Hopefully you'll find a good price, then. Either one that's, like, super high or just enough to recoup your losses. I got lucky, but my greed drove me astray. Hey, we've all been there. Or we haven't, I don't know. I know I've been there, though. Wish I could help. Invite Coco next, and then kick her out, so you can have her. It'll be a while, though. Aw, that's sweet. Y'all are sweet to one another, and I enjoy that. Are we done? I think we might be. Let's go see if we need more flowers. I feel like this should be enough, though, to cover up the area that I wanted to cover up. And then, we'll switch games. Which I know I'm looking forward to doing. Oh wait, maybe we can change how these flowers are distributed. Nah, I like how how I planted them. I think it looks fancy. Or at least looks fancy enough for me, I should say. Bro! Oh! The tears, they never stop. Here we go. Who's peeing? Oh! Well, cut that out. I find out the noise from that garden faucet either makes me happy or makes me very, very irritated. And there's no in between. I just had to kick Beardo instead of waiting for him to leave. How'd you do it? Did you do it with an amiibo? Take that, Beardo. And all of your bearded ilk. Beardo is one of the very few villagers that I actively do not like. If you like Beardo, hey, I'm glad you do. Well, that's not true. I guess I'm ambivalent. I will never look down on people for liking villagers or disliking them. That being said, I don't know. Beardo just, he rubs me the wrong way. Stop peeing. Hey, that's what I said. It'll take 3 days. You're gonna amiibo him out. Kick him to the curb. Well, my only response to that, Lemmy, is hell yes. Get that goon out of here. I wish I liked all the villagers. It would make things a lot less scary when going to new islands and seeing who I'm going to be shackled up with, potentially, but I think it's also fun to not like some villagers. Introduce a little bit of interpersonal conflict. Oh, a striped maxi dress. Wow, this is cute. I want to give this to a friend. I don't know if Whitney's awake, though. That's who I want to give it to. I also don't know if she'd accept it. God, I love Frobert. Agnes just reinvited her because she was a starter. Want to have a lovely home, said the starter home. Oh, yeah. Those starter homes. When we play Animal Crossing on GameCube. Aw, she's snoozing. Oh, well. I'll just keep it in my inventory and give it to her tomorrow, hopefully. Or later tonight. Yeah. Anyway. That's one thing I'm glad to not have to worry about when we play Animal Crossing on GameCube. No worries about starter homes. Didn't mind Beardo, but his under, like, belly fur was, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh dear. Oh, Beardo. Been unsurprisingly more patient about the possibility of Raymond Amiibo card the past week or so. Unsurprisingly. Wait, is it not confirmed? Is there no confirmation that there's gonna be an Amiibo for Raymond? I feel like Animal Crossing is just... There's so much stuff they could do merchandise-wise. They've not announced new Amiibo cards yet. What are they waiting on? Maybe they want me to announce it then. Well, I'll do it. Proudly. There will be a Raymond Amiibo card. I have no way to guarantee this, but... I don't know. It's just weird that they haven't done anything with that. Well, fingies crossed, right? Fingers crossed. I think we're done for the day in New Horizons. I think we've done everything that I wanted to do. So we'll do one last goodbye. I'll do my last goodbye spin. I actually doubled up there. That was unintentional. And we'll switch gears. We'll get back into Deadly Premonition. I think I'm gonna take a break before doing that though. Only so that I'm fully fresh and revitalized for the chronicles we're about to embark upon. But I think I'm gonna change the stream stuff before I leave, so I don't bamboozle anybody. It's been a hot minute. 1 month, 19 days. Oh, that's terrifying. That's so scary. I remember it felt like 2 seconds ago. I'm actually gonna sell some stuff real quick. It felt like 2 seconds ago. We were like 2 months out from DP2. And now we're only 1 month, 19 days, which is, well, you know, we can round it up to 2 months. Time be passing. July's gonna be bonkers. July is like birthday month, or June. June and July are gonna be bonkers. Let's chill in here while I update things real quick. Alrighty. We are no longer early morning gardening. Or just rounding down to heck and soon. You know, I like that plan. I like that strat. It's our Come Awareness Month. Huh. I had no clue. There's a lot going on in July. There's a lot going on in July. Some might say not enough, but I don't know. I feel like we've got a good amount of stuff to work with so far. Anything more might be just overwhelming, you know? Alright. Is Squiddsey good? Cool. The contract has been sealed. I have committed to playing a different game. So I'll be back in a minute. Let me pause recording. Everyone say goodbye, Vimeo. What's another website besides Vimeo and YouTube that you upload videos on? Safe videos, mind you. Photo Bucket? No, Photo Bucket's for photos, duh. There's only one thing that is July. BB's birthday. Mian's birthday. I'm just kidding. I have a shirt. I have a shirt to prove it. Makes the Deadly Premonition looks different joke. Thank you. We do have a quota. There needs to be at least 2 people that make that joke every time I switch from Animal Crossing to Deadly Premonition. Nice joke. I think so too. I didn't end the recording. Bye.